Passenger. Okay, I haven't reacted to them in a while, so here we go. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Yeah, it's been a while. In fact, I've only ever done one reaction to Passenger, and it was their song Let Her Go with Ed Sheeran. It was that collaboration. How long ago was that already? 2 years? A year and a half? You know, I have to spell it right. That's the thing here. 2 years. Wow. I don't think I've gotten any request from Passenger, which is, it's a shame because I think they have a very good voice. Don't know much about them, but you know, I'm going to look them up right now. Right here, right now, in real time for you, the viewer. Michael David Rosenberg, better known by his stage name Passenger, is an English indie folk singer, songwriter, and musician. From the 2000s, Rosenberg fronted a band by the same name. He opted to keep the Passenger moniker for his solo work after the band dissolved. 41 years old. Okay. So he was in a band called Passenger, and he decided, you know what, I'm going to go solo, and I'm keeping the name. I wonder what the band members think about it, you know, since he decided to just take the name for himself, literally. But yeah, let's get to the video here. What are we watching? The Road is Long. It came out 7 days ago. And is there any information? Nope. Okay. Well, let's dive in. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Come on. And let's go. Is that in India?
Well, this road is long, and I'm so far from my home. Some days I don't recognize myself, though my faith is strong. There is still so far to go. Some nights I can't help but doubt myself, for I'm not the kid I used to be back when I was young. I talk now where I used to shout, walk where I used to run. But I am still my father's boy, I am still my mother's son. And they know, like I know, that the road is long.
And the scenery is really nice.
Well, this road is long, and the path's not always clear. Some days I don't know which way to go, though my heart is strong, it gets heavy with fear. Some nights I wonder if I'll ever know.
Look at that.
For I'm not the man I'll grow to be in many years to come. I listen where I used to speak, and I'll sit where I used to run. Maybe a husband to a wife, maybe a father to a son. They'll know, like I know, that the road is long. just the man I am. everything I have become from all that's been before. I've never really known a lot, but one thing I am sure that I know. Yes, I know that the road is long.
Such a soft, warm voice. Very particular. Has one of the, I think, most just like original voices that I have heard. Nobody really sounds like him. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. He doesn't say. I was trying to find where exactly this was filmed. I mean, I'm assuming it's India, but I wanted to know where, because the landscapes, man, this looks like it could be free advertisement for tourism in that place. Just very special. Every shot was like it felt like a painting, and I really enjoyed the composition. Like, he was in the middle of every shot, so it kind of made sense. He's, the focal point here, but you have this beautiful balance around him. Like, even just right there when I paused it, he's in the center, and then you have like geometrically, something like that. Well, the geometry matches up in a way that you sense balance in the space, and that the composition is there, and you enjoy it aesthetically. That's what I'm trying to get at. The riverboat playing. Man, this is, and just a little bit, you see the people walking around, the nature. Although isn't this in Singapore? Maybe it's different places, who knows? Maybe it's different places, but there's a certain peace about it, a calm, and that reflects the tone of his voice. Now I'm going to look up the lyrics here, because there were some lines in there that I really enjoyed, and I want to cover them again. I'll listen where I used to speak, and I'll sit where I used to run. This line to me represents you growing up, and a comparison of an adult to a child, right? Because it's very much like that, right? You gather around, you go into a family meeting or celebration, and there's kids running around, always so much energy, right? Running around and screaming and singing and dancing, and you look at them now as an adult, it's like, hey, kids. But when you're a kid, that's your life. It's the perspective you have, and it's like, well, this is me. And now, at like 30 years old, let's say, you're looking back and you're like, well, now I listen to other people. You're more reserved, and you walk. You're not running around. You're not kind of hyped up. You're just kind of settled. And then, another level continues where you're elderly, and now you walk even slower. If you even walk, and you probably maybe talk a little bit less. So it's, to me, talking about the evolution of life and that cycle, the different stages that you go through. Maybe a husband to a wife, maybe a father to a son. See, the relationships between, people, family members. What was this other line here that I enjoyed? For I'm not the kid I used to be back when I was young. I talk now where I used to shout. Our energy, our mood changes, and you feel a sense of more responsibility, and with that comes reservation in yourself, because if you're wiser, you know that you don't have to shout, that you don't have to talk extra, and that you don't have to fight, let's say, to be that energetic boom. You're more like, okay, let's tone it down. And there was this other one here about the father and the mother. And where is that line? Is that line not here? Oh, but I'm still my father's boy. I am still my mother's son. And they know, like I know, that the road is long. It's like no matter what you do in life, there's still people above you. You know, that you have to pay your respect to the elders, the ones that came before you, and they, you know, paved the way, essentially. Speaking of, you know, the road is long. And I get that. I'm feeling this song because I just turned, I turned 30 this year, and it's like, man, what, where did the time go, right? I'm not a child anymore. I'm still young, of course. But there's like a different level of expectation now that you're 30 and you have all the social pressure. But aside from that, just speaking in like the road of life point of view, now you look at things with more perspective. And even though you're older, like one of the lines says, still your grandparents or your parents are going to see you as a little kid, right? No matter how old. For example, I have a great grandmother. She's turning, or she just turned 98, I think. And so, of course, to me, I'm like a baby. I'm just like a little kid, right? To her, even though I'm 30 years old. But it's just like the perspective. And I have a cousin who is 8 years old. And to him, I'm like this grown man, right? I'm almost like, he's like, do you have any gray hairs? Right? I'm just like, no, I'm 30. But yeah, it's just putting things into perspective, and the road is long, and we should make the best of it, because even though there is a road, we never know when it's going to stop for us. And that is the big mystery. So you just have to live your life to the fullest. Take each day as a gift, I would say, that you have your health, that you have everything you could possibly have. And kind of, I don't know why this turned out to be some sort of advice. Just relax, right? Just kind of breathe, relax. I've noticed that lately, at least for me in my life, there's been like more pressure to get things done and to make money and raise a family and to do all these things, like accomplishments as a human. And I'm like, I don't know if I'll get there. I don't know if I'm gonna do those things. Not because I don't want to, it's just, it hasn't panned out. So I can just take it, one day at a time, do my thing, one reaction at a time, I guess. So thank you guys for being here. Please subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Merry Christmas.